Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and this is the penultimate race in Season 3. The NOFSRL ARCA Racing Series presented by Krispy Kreme. We are here at the Kansas Speedway for the Krispy Kreme 150. Race 12 of the season of 13 on Tuesday. We're crowning the champion at Talladega. The day we set that race up, and my oh my, we need a good setup because this championship battle is by far the most unbelievable one I think I've ever had. It is so tight. Julius Anderson is the points leader by 2 points ahead of Ryan Kinghart, by 3 points ahead of Ace Garcia, by 8 points ahead of Jonathan Long, by 9 points with 3 other drivers, 10 points 2 other drivers, 12 and 13 points behind. There are, I think, mathematically 13 guys who could take the points lead heading into the finale race in this race. So gonna ask my compadre here, Garrett Sonor. Haven't done a race with you in a very long time. I know we just did the Turkey Hill Truck Series race a while ago, but you guys are going to see that tomorrow morning. But either way, great to have you alongside. And what do you do if you're Julius Anderson? You got all these guys just right behind you in the point standings. What do you do to manage all that, considering you're starting deep in the field here at Kansas?
Well, looking at all those point scenarios, it's going to stress you out. So just what Anderson needs to do is focus on running her race and just racing for the win and racing to get the most points possible, even though she's got so many people chasing her in the point standings.
This is Julius Anderson, so it's a him. So, not Emily
fun.
Anderson, but no offense to Julius there. No offense to Julius there. He didn't know. It's fine. But either way, I did go over the points there, and I'll go over them again. Julius Anderson, 241 points towards the championship. Ryan Kinghart is 2 points behind. Ace Garcia is 3 points behind. Jonathan Wong is 8 points behind. Lauren Martinez, Matthew Phillips, and Nick Kennedy, 9 points behind. Derek Hamill, Fisher G, 10 points behind. Juan Garcia, 12 points behind. Dylan Young, 13 points behind. Nathan Stapleton is 21 points behind, the defending ARCA champion. And then Nathan Faden is 24 points behind. All those guys could theoretically leave this race the points leader. I will say this, though. The past 2 seasons of the ARCA Series, the champion has won the Watkins Glen race. The winner of that Watkins Glen race this year was Derek Hamill. Derek Hamill's 10 points behind. He's starting 7th here today. Watch him get the win. Put himself in the points lead at Talladega. I'm just saying it could happen, but I don't know if it will or not. Isaac Redmond on the pole in the number 28. He's alongside the number 52 of Adam Lewis. We got Martin Johnson, good old Marty right there in the number 3 alongside Jack Cabarrus in row number 2. Ryan Kinghart alongside the 0 of Carter Friesen. There's that Watkins Glen winner I was talking about, Derek Hamill alongside Justin Zeidel. Got Lauren Martinez and Jonathan King, the Chicagoland winner. I mentioned that because Chicagoland and Kansas are similar racetracks, so we might see Jonathan King in victory lane for the second time this season. There's our last winner. He got the win at Kentucky, Jonathan Logan. He's alongside Ace Garcia, one of those guys in the championship hunt. Matthew Phillips, Jonathan Wong, they're all right there. Other guys in the championship, like I mentioned, Derek Hamill's there. Ryan Kinghart is 5th for this race. Go to the end of the field here, and a lot of those guys who are in that championship contention are starting up front. There's Dylan, or should I say Fisher G. He's kind of deep in the field for this one, not exactly where he wants to be. There's the number 23, Julius Anderson, our points leader. Dylan Young's kind of deep in the field there in the number 77. Nick Kennedy in the 2 is right ahead of Julius Anderson there on that outside lane. And then that other guy is Juan Garcia. And I don't know where he is, but we'll figure that out as the race goes along. You guys know it. You already saw the starting lineup, and we're ready to go in the Krispy Kreme 150 at Kansas. Lap 1 will be led by Isaac Redmond, but Ryan Kinghart, He's in the position to take the points lead heading into the finale race right now as he's running second. But Derek Hamill's another guy who knows he has a shot at this championship, and he does not want to waste any time either. And he's pushing that 66 past Marty Johnson there for the second position. Hamill going for third on the 3. And Hamill is going to not be able to get to the inside enough to clear him. But the top 2 have pulled away, and Redmond holding on to the lead here at Kansas.
Yeah, he definitely got the start he needed because that 66 went 3 wide on the initial start to put that gap for the lead, but he's gaining right back up on that 28 machine, trying to go get that lead.
Ryan Kinghart looks like he has a fast number 66 Ford Fusion. But Derek Hamill holding on strong, you know he's fast, and like I said, the Watkins Glen winner has won the championship each of the past 2 seasons, and Derek Hamill's looking to do that for the 3rd straight season in the ARCA Series, and possibly for the final time, because the way 2019's looking, I don't think the ARCA Series and the Truck Series will return. But either way, Ryan Kinghart doesn't care. He's going to go ahead and take the lead away from Isaac Redmond like it was nobody's business. Very easy job there by the 66, and he's now the leader here at the Kansas Speedway. And a lap lives, an extra bonus point, and that could be pivotal towards getting around Julius Anderson in the championship. Redmond will fall to second. Hamill is still in third. Justin Zaidel to the inside of Marty Johnson for fourth.
Yeah, definitely the 66 definitely pulled away, but don't count Redmond out yet. Redmond's trying to pull him back in, and Hamill's trying to stay within the top 2, but he's just kind of hovering back there in third. We'll see if he can get up to the top 2 and compete for this lead.
Number 20 of Justin Zaidel is now fourth as Marty Johnson falls back on the outside. Carter Friesen around the 3. Jack Cabarrus is up here. Jonathan Logan, Adam Lewis as well. And Matthew Phillips, he's another one of those guys. He's only 9 points behind our points leader. He's actually ahead of Derek Hamill coming in this race, and he's in the top 10 right now. Julius Anderson, on the other hand, he's not looking too good, guys. He's at the end of the field, running just inside the top 30. Reminder, we only run 34 cars here, so that's not good for Julius Anderson if he wants to have a shot heading into Talladega on Tuesday. I mean, you can't be too far behind. I mean, if you're 15 points behind, you're going to have a hard shot because all these guys are so close to each other, and they're close to each other for the lead as Redmond gets back to the inside of Kinghart. But he just cannot afford a bad race heading into the finale with how close the points are and how many guys are still in contention. And Derek Hamill taking second away as Kinghart falls all the way back to fourth. Zaidel got around him as well in the 20. Great run for those guys, and Derek Hamill is looking to get around Isaac Redmond. He wants this win, he wants the most laps led, and wants a lap led and all that jazz. Get the most points he can heading into the finale race so he can be the points leader. We'll have to see if he can do it. Redmond holding on, Kinghart for third on Zaidel.
Kinghart trying to go get back in the third, possibly go to those leaders because when he just fell back hard, and Hamill now wants the race lead machine.
He's going to try to take it here. Apologize for the slight technical difficulties there. Garrett's internet isn't the greatest, unfortunately, but it's working out okay. And I think it might work out okay for Derek Hamill. He's got some help there from Ryan Kinghart. A bit of a draft to maybe get the inside lane entering 1. Redmond trying to hold on up top. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. And Derek Hamill wants a bonus point. He wants at least a lap led in this race. Justin Zaidel looking to help. He's going to go 3 wide. Redmond clears for the lead and pulls away as well. And Hamill had no help. And the draft majorly affecting Redmond and majorly hurting the 43 of Derek Hamill as he falls to the third position. But Kinghart got shuffled out of line. He's going nowhere now. Marty Johnson's still up here with help from Carter Friesen. They're both to the inside of Hamill, and Hamill was not able to lead a lap. That is major in this championship because of how close it is, and he's going to fall back to fourth now as Friesen gets around him. Feel-good story for Justin Zaidel. He's had a very, very tough season, but he is now running second, looking to get a win before the season ends. But our pole sitter, Isaac Redmond, looks pretty strong in the number 28, halfway through the Krispy Kreme 150.
Yeah, and that 28 is looking mighty strong, but you see that 0 dipping down the inside. Not going to get second there from Zaidel. And looks like that 20's got a powerful run off the 2. But so does 0, and possibly get to the inside of the 20 for the seconds.
Carter Friesen Looking to the inside of Justin Zeidel. Zeidel, the great run on Redmond. And Derek Hamill back to the inside as well. They're single file throughout a lot of these positions. Now remember this race last year, we went 3 wide for the finish when Edwin Mendez got the victory in this one. We could see a very similar situation here today as well, so watch out for that. It's only a 20-lap race, a very short one here at Kansas, so not much time to get your way to the front, and it's a bit difficult to pass here at Kansas. Not like Kentucky last week, where you could just make your way from 20th to 1st in 1 lap. Gotta take some time getting to the front here at Kansas, and there's not much time in this one here. Only 20 laps in the event. Now, Isaac Redmond might get that extra bonus point for leading the most laps. He's been out front quite a bit today. Zeidel, Friesen, now Jack Cabarrus and Marty Johnson with a run to the inside of Derek Hamill. Cabarrus could not get to the inside of Friesen. He's going to remain in the 4th position as Marty Johnson holds on to 5th. And Derek Hamill falling back, not at all what he wants to see, but he still will have a shot at this championship, no doubt about it. Because as long as he finishes in the top 10, he's probably going to get around the guy who's right now last on the racetrack, Julius Anderson. This is absolutely the worst possible scenario for our points leader, finishing 34th. That gets you 1 point. With how close that championship is, you can't just get 1 point in the penultimate race and expect to win the championship. And unfortunately, that's what's happening right now for Julius Anderson. And there are only 7 laps to go in this race as well. And Hamill's still up here. So is Ryan Kinghart. Both of these guys might be the 2 to battle it out at Talladega. We'll have to see. But either way, can anyone catch Isaac Redmond? 6 to go at Kansas for the 28.
Yeah, and absolutely that championship battle is important, but Redmond is leading a very strong race right now, and looks like that 20 again is trying to go for the 2nd position, but here comes Friesen with the outside run, possibly going to run down the back and go after the 28 for the race lead, but 28 kind of sitting comfortably right now, has been dominating most of this event.
Friesen looking to close in, and they're all closing in on our race leader here. There goes the 0, and everyone's going to help Carter Friesen to the inside of Isaac Redmond for the lead with 5 laps to go. They're all shuffling around, trying to find the best line entering turn 1. Zeidel, Cabarrus, and Derek Hamill back on this inside lane as Carter Friesen pulls away. Great jump off of turn 2 for him. And Redmond now stuck on the outside as he's been the dominant guy of this race. Not anymore as he's stuck on the outside lane and falling back. But Justin Zeidel still running 2nd. Will he get the win? He's been up front this entire race. Will he have enough for Carter Friesen in these last 4 laps? Might get to the inside right there.
Strong run.
Not going to be able to do it. Cabarrus will take 3rd. Derek Hamill trying to get around Redmond for 4th.
Yeah, Hamill's trying all the points he can get up to the front possibly to compete for this win. But there's a battle for the lead shaping up here in the final laps. And will the 0 get the run on the outside? They're going to be door to door heading off the corner here.
Justin Zeidel will take it with 3 laps to go. Here comes Jack Cabarrus in the 25. And Hamill has cleared for 4th, so watch out for that. And Jonathan Logan's here as well. He got the win at Kentucky last week. He's going for 2 in a row, and his 3rd win of the season in the ARCA Series. And there he is, currently running 5th. But Justin Zeidel out front at Kansas, pulling away from his teammate, Jack Cabarrus. Then it's Carter Friesen and Derek Hamill, the top 4. Friesen looking to get back around the 25 as it's 2 to go for Justin Zeidel.
Yeah, and right there, that pass for 2nd might help lock up the win for the 20, but it's not too late for that 0 to get to the race lead as Hamill battles it out for 3rd.
He got checked up just a little bit by Cabarrus, but he was able to get around, and that might open the door for Jonathan Logan to take 3rd. Friesen might close in on this final lap, and you can't count out Hamill either. He might have enough in that 43. Either way, this is exactly what Hamill needs in order to be in contention for the championship. White flag in the Krispy Kreme 150 for Justin Zeidel, and there goes Friesen to the inside, trying to take the lead, but Zeidel will close the door and remain out front here at Kansas. And that might just do it right there.
Yeah, that 0 just didn't have the run off of 2 that he needed, and that 20 is going to lock up the win here, possibly coming out of turn 4.
Carter Friesen trying to close in. He's got a run in the 0, but he's just not going to have enough time. Justin Zeidel in victory lane at Kansas in the Krispy Kreme 150. And that's a sweet redemption victory for him. A tough season for Zaidel. He'll get a W before the season ends here in the ARCA Racing Series. And Derek Hamill, of all those guys in championship contention, he got the best finish of all of them as he finished third. He'll get around Julius Anderson, but he will not get around Ryan Kinghart. And I mean, he barely will not get around Ryan Kinghart, because they finished 6 positions ahead within each other right there. Kinghart also got a bonus point, so that's going to be a 3-point gap between Kinghart and Hamill. I think they're going to be 1-2 in points, though. Kinghart will be the leader. Hamill will be second heading into Talladega. As for Julius Anderson, he finished 32nd. Dylan Young's going to get taken out of contention with a last place finish. You guys will see the points, and you'll figure it out heading into Talladega on Tuesday. But Justin Zaidel, the winner at Kansas, with Carter Friesen, Derek Hamill, Jacob Harrison, Jonathan Logan, the top 5. Everybody finished on the lead lap. No wrecks here today, but not exactly the way it wanted to go for Julius Anderson. And even that might even take him out of contention for this championship, that 32nd place finish. Just like that, he came into this thing the points leader. But with all those guys getting better finishes ahead of him there, I just don't see it being Julius Anderson for this championship. But either way, other guys in that championship battle who finished well, Matthew Phillips finished 11th. You know what? That's about it. Lauren Martinez finished 10th. Forgot about her. She's also in this championship hunt. But as for that, that's about it. I don't think anyone else who's up there in the points really got a good finish except for those 4 guys. So we'll have to see how the points look heading into Talladega. You guys will see that right now. But either way, congratulations to Justin Zaidel on the victory. And last thoughts on this one, Garrett Snorer. Who do you think is going to win this championship? It's going to be Kinghart and Hamill, the top 2 in points. But those other guys are going to be back there trying to get it. And it's at Talladega. Who do you think has the advantage?
I really think that Hamill's got kind of the luck and also the kind of the statistical support to get the championship. But hey, anything can happen when you go to Talladega, and we'll have to see what goes down at that track. But I got my eye on Hamill for the championship.
I do too. He won Watkins Glen. Nick Smith and Nathan Stapleton will tell you. You win Watkins Glen, you win the championship. So I even said it when he won that race at Watkins Glen back in October. So just watch out for Hamill at Talladega. He might just get it. But either way, congratulations to Justin Zaidel on the victory. And here are those crucial point standings heading into the final race of the season. That will be on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, the General Tire 200, right here on Napa Fan from Talladega. It will be premiered as well, so you get to watch it with all your friends. So go ahead, get some popcorn and watch it live right here on Napa Fan at 5 p.m. But either way, congratulations to Justin Zaidel. Here are the point standings for the ARCA Racing Series presented by Krispy Kreme after 12 races. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday for the finale race in the ARCA Series. Congratulations to Justin Zaidel once again, and I will see you guys later.
Under the ocean, I found a treasure. It was my heart, not gold or silver, that you can measure. Just a king of my castle, and going to battle. Ain't no giant here too tall I couldn't handle.